Brexit poses significant challenges to nervous Belgian fishermen who are dreading the impact a no-deal scenario could have on the country. Prime Minister Boris Johnson is drawing up legislation to override the withdrawal agreement, a move that could lead to the collapse of negotiations between the UK and the EU. Mr. Johnson plans to send Brussels an ultimatum, telling the bloc that an agreement must be reached by October 15 or the UK will walk away. Talks had already stalled with both Mr. Barnier and UK negotiator David Frost expressing frustration. The Brussels negotiator even warned that a deal would be unlikely if the stalemate continued. The UK has warned the EU that it is also prepared to walk away from trade talks over Brussels state aid demands. The two parties have also clashed over fisheries, as the EU's chief negotiator, Michel Barnier, insists that if the UK doesn't open up its waters, access to European market will be denied. A no-deal scenario would pose huge challenges to the bloc's fishermen, as highlighted by fears in Belgium. According to recent estimates, 33% of the catches of the European fishing fleet are caught in British waters. Belgium's 402 fishermen and their 65 boats, whose main catch is Dover sole, are more dependent on those waters than most. Redder Centrale, the organization that represents Belgium's fishermen, Emile Brocaert, its managing director, and Urbain Wintien, a 60-year-old fisherman who seeks catches in Britain's seas, admitted they were worried about what Brexit might mean for their future. Mr. Brocaert said, "Everyone is thinking about Brexit and the consequences. Just under 50% of our catches are in our waters, and we hear what our British colleagues' requirements might be, though we realize there are some extreme views there. We've had up to now very good relations with our British colleagues. A decision has been made by the UK to leave the EU and it is making people worried, but despite all the political things happening, we still hope we can have business as usual."